We got some stuff to talk about, y'all. Hey y'all, welcome back to the video. If you're new here, my name is Alexis, and if you're returning, thank you. Y'all, excuse my voice. I feel like I be sounding just a-okay, and then I hop on camera and it seems like your girl is sick. Like, I don't know what's going on. But as you can tell by the title, we got some stuff to talk about, y'all. I got my bottle of wine. I got some 7 daughters. I got the whole little bottle right here because I just might need it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This video, as you can tell by the title, is just, we got some stuff to cover and some stuff that is not the best news, but you know, it is life. So it has taken me a long time to sit down and make this video for y'all. Just because, to be completely honest, your girl was not in the best mental. After hearing the news, we're gonna get into this. I just was not in a good spot, so I wanted to make sure that before I even came on camera with you guys, that mentally I was okay, right? And then also, you know, I wanted to just make sure that when I was coming to you guys, that I'm able to actually share and be in a good spot. So that's just really what took me a while to just sit down and make this video, and actually even debate if I really wanted to make this video to begin with, because it is my personal life. This is my personal journey, and I wanted to be as transparent as possible with you guys. So that's why I'm even sitting down on camera, you know, and telling you guys what's going on, kind of giving you a life update in a sense. So with all that being said, we're not gonna talk too much. We just gonna get straight into why we're here. Well, some of you guys may know, if you've been rocking with me, that I started nursing school January 2022, and I don't know how I even like released this information, but I found out that I was gonna go to nursing school 3 weeks before I got accepted, right? I mean, 3 weeks before school started. So 3 weeks, and if you know, you know, getting ready for nursing school, preparing, all of that stuff, it's a lot. You got paperwork to do, you got certain stuff to do, and then if you have a job, you gotta, 3 weeks is really not a long time to change schedules and all kinds of information. So I had 3 weeks to prepare for nursing school. I started nursing school January 2022, and that was the most happiest moment of my life because I had been working so hard to get into nursing school. And so although I had a little bit of time to prepare myself, I was excited. I was so excited. Like, I was happy. Reality really hit me the first week of nursing school. If you know, you know. Like, reality hit me. And it's like, I knew nursing school was hard, but I feel like I didn't realize how much balance you have to have within your personal life on top of school. You know what I mean? So me as a person, I'm a normal working adult. I work a 9-to-5 job. I actually have 2 jobs, and on top of that, I added nursing school to the equation. And I have to work because I gotta pay bills. That's my mindset of it. I have to work. There's no option not to work for me personally. If you have that option, I would say, you know, weigh out all your options. If that's an option for you, I say go for it if you do not have to work in nursing school. But I was working, school, all that, and it was a lot. I was managing it, but it was a lot. So essentially, I failed my first semester of nursing school, and I knew, it's like, and I knew that I was gonna fail between like the second to the last exam. I knew that it was a high chance. It was an either or. It was either I was gonna pass, barely passing, or I was gonna fail. And so I kind of prepared myself for the worst case scenario anyway, just knowing that information, because if you've been in nursing school or you're looking into nursing school, what happens is that like their grading system is a little bit different. So you could be actually passing the class, but if your percentage is not what your nursing school requires, you would be failing. So although I was passing in the real world, my percentage was not as high as it needed to be to pass. And really, what makes me so upset about it, because I'm not upset really, but at the time I was so upset because in all the other categories, I got A's. I was 99%, like I was doing so good. But when it comes to that exam, them exams, y'all, I don't know what it is. I'm a person, I really struggle with test taking, and as I get older and older, I realize I don't know what it is with tests. testing anxiety. I don't know what it is. It's something about testing that it's like, I don't know. So essentially all my other categories in my grading system, they were good grades, but because I did not score high enough within my exams that we had, I failed. So I was devastated, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I was devastated. I cried, you know, about it. I was just very, I cried about it to myself. I didn't talk to people about it. I didn't really say much. A lot of my close friends and family, they didn't even know, because I just was not ready to say anything. Like, I didn't say anything for a while. You know, I just like took it all in and just was like, you know what, okay, I'm gonna give you your time to feel sorry for yourself, but at the same time, this is not the end. This is not the end for you. This is not the end for you. And that's where I have to like pick myself up, like, okay, yes, I failed nursing school. Yes, I kind of know what I did wrong, but it's like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna cry about it, or like, what are you gonna do? So with my school, if you fail, you know, a semester, basically you have to write an appeals letter saying, hey, I would like to come back next semester to repeat the semester, things like that. And they would either say yes or no, basically, or they'll put you on a wait list. And so basically what I did immediately after knowing that I failed, I filled out the paper like literally the next day after the semester ended. I filled the paper out, and I submitted it in requesting to come back next semester. A few weeks later, they responded back like, hey, you're on the waiting list for next semester. And so it's like, some of my classmates that I had, they were repeat students, and they would say, oh, you'll get in, it's easy peasy, all of that. No, I did not automatically get back into the program. So it was like, okay, I'm just waiting around. Now I'm on the wait list again, like, again, right? So I was dealing with that over the summer, just like, okay, your girl didn't fail nursing school. What do you do? What do you do? And you're waiting, you don't know if you're gonna be able to come back. So it's like, okay, what now? So I started looking at other programs. I'm like, okay, what can I do? Because I don't wanna be away from school too long, you know what I mean? So after I just picked my feelings up, pick myself up, y'all, I just started exploring other options, seeing what I needed to do, constantly checking my email, maybe hopes that I was able to get back in next semester, whatever the case may be. Basically, what I essentially ended up doing is that although I was still on the wait list for my school, I reapplied for the program. So reapplied for the next semester, not the next semester, but the spring of 2023. I reapplied because the window was open, so I'm like, I might as well just fill out an application. I reapplied. My credits that I have, they were able to be transferable to 2 of the schools that are part of this program. And so I reapplied to my current school, and then I reapplied to actually my home school that I started at doing my prereqs. And so I applied to both schools, fingers crossed. I prayed about it. You know, I was like, okay, wherever I need to go, I need to go, but I need to get approved into this program. I need to get accepted into this program because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to be away from school too long, right? So I reapplied, and I reapplied maybe a couple months ago. I'm not really sure. Yeah, a couple months ago, because I think the application deadline was June 1st. So yes, school ended May 15th-ish. And the application was due June 3rd. So throughout I'm going through all these feelings in a matter of 2-3 weeks, right? And so I reapplied, prayed about it, and left it alone. You know, it was like, whatever God's will is at this point will be. And all while applying, again, I'm still on this wait list. So at any given time, they can call me up and say, hey, we have a slot for you fall. You know, but I wasn't banking on that. I wanted to make sure that I was doing other things in the meantime, just in case that did not happen for me. And so basically, the reason why your girl got the smile on her face is because, let me go ahead and get a sip. I got this smile on my face because your girl got back into nursing school. I got back in. I am not at my school that I just had last semester at. I'm actually back at my home school. So it's just like a whole 360 literally. I started at this school, transferred to another school to the nursing program, and then I'm coming back to this school for their nursing program. So it's the same program, it's just at a different school. So I was able to get in starting again January 2023, and I'm super excited because you know, although I beat myself up about me failing my first semester, I knew deep down that my journey and my path was not over. And basically what I mean by that is that I'm such a hard worker where there's no not becoming a nurse for me. Like this is what I've been wanting to do, and I understand what I need to do to get there, right? So I knew that was giving up was not an option for me, right? And I analyzed, you know, and like I said, because I knew and I was aware that there was a potential that I was gonna fail, you know, I talked with my professor, like, you know, what do I need to do next time around? What are some things that I need to pay attention to, things like that. And so it was easy for me to, you know, take that information, recognize where I went wrong, and then also how to apply myself when I get back into the program. Yeah, I'm excited to start, but I know next time around, you're gonna figure it out. It's gonna be a balance. And now I truly do understand what it takes in nursing school. And basically what I mean by that is that you have to do a lot. And that means studying daily. That means, you know, finding different ways to study. I'm a person, I've always studied alone. Maybe that's not working for me. So being open to study with groups, you know, going to lab hours, you know, extra hours, things like that. Like, those are resources there for you. So it's like, take it. I did not do that because, again, I was working. So it's like, okay, maybe I can't work as much. So that's me figuring out what I need to do so that school is my #1 priority and that I can make it happen. So I'm excited to be back in the game. Just because there is a bump in the road does not mean that's the end of your story. And so just because you fail a class, you fail a semester, doesn't mean that you can't get back up and make it happen for yourself. Always strive to be the better you. So, you know, allow yourself to feel how you feel. It's okay to be sad, it's okay to be angry, but don't dwell onto that feeling too long, right? Get back up again and try again and work hard, because no one's gonna fight for your dream for you. That's just really what it is. No one's gonna fight for you but you. So go ahead, knock out what you need to knock out, you know what I'm saying? And if it is a balance between life, school, family, things like that, just really take the time to organize yourself. Organization is important. And that's something that I am working better on doing, because if you're not organized in every area of your life, it's just gonna be crazy. Do what you need to do, get up and try again, and I hope that you guys stay along with me on this journey. My journey is not over yet. That's really gonna conclude this video. I hope that I covered everything. I covered a lot of information in my journey to nursing school videos. So again, I don't know which one will be up first, but a lot of things may be answered in that video. But if for some reason you guys have some questions that I did not touch on or anything like that, don't hesitate. You can comment down below. I feel like I'm very active responding. Or if you haven't already, go ahead and follow my Instagram. I'm very active on there, and I will see your DM, and I will definitely respond, or I will wait and put it on the video. I've actually had someone reach out to me on Instagram, and I'm just so happy just that people have found my channel and have basically come to me and told me that I inspired them. And that's all what matters to me, is I want to help at least one person. If I can do that, I've done my job here on YouTube. And so if you guys have not already, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. Make sure your post notification buttons are on. That way you're notified every time I post another video. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video, y'all.